Today I'm here with a book, and it's not a book that I wrote, it's a book that another kick-ass warrior woman of the highest order wrote. Her name is Margot Potter, and these are actually her words. So this is a new book. It is published by Sterling Publishers. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your local bookstore, find it online. Whatever you do, get it. I read Margot's book in 2 days, 3 sittings. And one of them was during the day in the morning, which was like, what the heck, I can take some time off to read a book if I want to. And so 50 and Other F Words, Reflections from the Rearview Mirror really gripped me. I'm going to show you some photos of the author. This is Margot Potter, who I met online. By the time we met in person, this is what she looks like now. And we're the same age. I believe Margot is 54 if I'm not mistaken, and so am I. But this is her when she was a kid and all the different hair she had, and she certainly does not go unnoticed with this hair. She's a lovely woman. Follow her at The Lady Party online. Look for her on Instagram, on YouTube. And the things that I most loved about the book is that she doesn't hold back. She talks about all the things that women our age seem to not to want to talk about in public. Her experience of being in midlife and mine are a little bit different. I love that she talks about menopause, where in real life most women do not like to talk about menopause. Apparently she had the worst symptoms, and no doctor told her that there was such a thing as hormone replacement therapy. I was very lucky because my doctor immediately gave me that option. I had informed myself and I had zero interest in having all those symptoms that I was having. I feel bad for you, Margot, that you didn't get that. So I encourage all women to really, talk to your doctor if they're telling you to tough it out or whatever, and you really want a little something more and you really want to live life without having all these symptoms curtail your life, then by all means change doctors, switch doctors, ask for help. Changing careers, this is something that I think speaks to a lot of women in midlife, is changing careers midstream without drowning. She has changed careers multiple times, and she has done a lot of TV and online programs. So she also crafts and she writes, and she talks very openly about her difficulties in not finding a job, because I don't think she's trying to find a job, but in making a space for herself in her field. She talks very openly, which is very refreshing, about dealing with aging, dealing with wrinkles and treatments or not treatments, Botox or no Botox, fillers or no fillers. She's very candid about it. One of the chapters deals with who's that woman in the mirror and what has she done with me. Well, I admit that even though I have a way better self-esteem, this is another difference, that Margot apparently was like a kick-ass young woman. I was not. I was a shy, riddled with self-doubt, eating disordered, depressed young woman. And I started blossoming after 35, maybe even after 40. And Margot's story is quite different. She says in the book that she was, as she said, a kick-ass woman when she was young, and as she got older, she felt her self-confidence somewhat wane. But I think she's doing things all the time to keep it going, which is no small feat. She talks about what a woman should wear and shouldn't wear. And I absolutely agree with her. It's what a woman should never wear: an air of superiority, a look of self-righteous indignation, a cloak of shame, old baggage, the face of fear, the marks left from a hand lifted in anger, her sorrow like a millstone. What we wear and don't wear after 50 is more to do with our attitude than what we're putting on our bodies. But what we should wear, according to Margot Potter, is confidence, an air of mystery, a wicked grin. And you know what? I have to agree with the grin, because if I'm serious, oh my goodness, it's like all my face is like gravity is pulling it hard, really hard down. But when I'm smiling, well, everything kind of perks up. A true sense of her self-worth, that is very important. Anything that makes her feel fabulous, I have to agree. In my case, my long hair, for example. yoga pants, which he talks about at length in the book. I wear yoga pants a lot because I actually practice yoga, but I also wear them to the grocery store. Pride in her achievements, a no bullshit shield, a positive outlook, and whatever the hell she wants. I did not know, although I've met Margot in person, that she got a tattoo after 50. And this is, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right. If you see my videos, I am bilingual in Spanish and English, and sometimes I mispronounce things in both languages. But this is actually Latin. Carpe gaudium, I guess. I think that's what it is. And it means seize joy. And she has it on one of her wrists. I didn't see it when we met in person. I have 3 tattoos, all of them after the age of 30. The first one is at 30, the second one I got at 43, and the third one, which is behind my neck, I got at, at 50. And one very important thing, which I've discussed in other videos, which is how women should stop tearing each other down, and we should be lifting each other up. So I honestly recommend the book, whether your story is similar or not similar to hers. I just think that by sharing one another's stories after a certain age, it's only empowering to know what other people are going through at this stage of the game, what we're going through. And you know, in the end, I think, yeah, our stories might be different, but the way we feel and the way we take on the world is the same. So the book is 50 and Other F Words. This is not a sponsored video. The publisher is Sterling. Margot Potter is the author. Go find her. Buy the book. Buy the book. Review the book. Gift the book. And tell other people how much you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't enjoy it, then go to see my other videos, and maybe one of them will inspire you to subscribe to my channel.